welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a hot second, I know, but I thought that I would make this video for you. So today I'm going to teach you how to make an infinity granny square. So one of these, they go on for eternity. Example, this is a baby snuggie I am in the process of making. But yeah, the name of them is quite explanatory. But there's all types of different ones you can do, all different patterns. Like there's like ones with bears in the middle and stuff. But I'm just teaching you how to do a normal one. So let's begin. Okay, guys. So this is all the materials you'll need. You'll need any yarn of your choice. I don't know what brand this is, but I know I got it from Joann's. So I can't help you. I'm pretty sure it's Big Twist yarn. We have a lot of Big Twist in my house because it was on sale, and we like that brand. Needles, darting needles, you know, any type of needle that can sew in ends. Crochet hooks, crochet hook that goes with your yarn. I'm going to use a 4.5 because that's usually what I do my granny squares with, but again, you can do it for whatever size yarn you have and what type of hook it takes. And you will need scissors. Remember, this is beginner friendly, so I'm teaching every stitch you need to know for this. Yeah, so if you already know how to do those stitches and you kind of need a refresher of how to start one, this is very slow paced, so it might not be the video for you, but if you have no clue what to do, then this is the video for you. By the way, ignore the clutter back here. I don't have a setup, so this is just my nightstand, and I'm standing doing this video. But anyway, you're going to either center pull from your yarn or side pull. I prefer center pull since I cake up my yarns. You don't have to. You can work with a normal skein of yarn. It doesn't matter. But the first thing you're going to do is a slip knot. I do my slip knot a very weird way. I get my 2 fingers within the yarn, I get a long tail, and I cross it over. Then I have this string here. Oh, sorry. I have this string. And once it's folded over, like this, I fold it over this, and I pull it. I'm not very good at explaining it, but I'll show you again. So I get these 2 fingers, and I like wrap it. Sometimes you can wrap it like that, and then cross it over the yarn like that. Grab that yarn with your fingers and pull up. One more time. You have your fingers, you cross it over, you pull it down, you grab that middle yarn and pull up. There's many different ways to make a slip knot, but I find that one the quickest and the easiest way, and it gives you a long tail to sew in, so that's why I like to do it. If you like shorter tails, then you'd have to learn a different way to do it, but this is how I do it every time. So the first thing you're going to do is chain 3. How you chain is you yarn over and pull through. It's very easy. Once you've chained 3, you're going to do 3 double crochets in the second chain from your hook. So you have 1, 2, you're going to do it in this one, which is the closest one to your slip knot. So you're going to yarn over, insert into that stitch, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over once more, pull through 2, yarn over again, and pull through 2. That's how you do 1 double crochet. I'll show you one more time. Yarn over, insert in the stitch, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over once more, pull through 2, yarn over again, pull through 2. You only will do 2 double crochets because the chain 3 starts as like your other double crochet. It counts as that. So once you have your 3 double crochets in your first chain, you're going to chain 1 and do 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3. You can chain 2 for the corners, but I like to chain 1 because I like how it looks more. It makes it look cleaner and stuff. But now you have one corner officially made. So once you have your 2 clusters of 3 double crochets, you'll have one corner already made. So you're going to chain 1 and do 3 more double crochets. Also, sorry if the lighting's bad. I don't have a good light source in my room at the moment, but hopefully I can get that improved. By the way, you want to make sure to crochet over this tail so you can pull it tight in the center and it won't look so bad. I will show you what it looks like if you do not crochet over the tail. So here's one where I did crochet over the tail. As you see, the hole is not gigantic and it's very nice looking and evenly stitched. But if you do not crochet over the tail, then you have a random giant hole in the center. I mean, if you like it that way, that's okay, you do you. But I personally don't like it that way. But that's just the differences if you do crochet over the tail and you don't crochet over the tail. So now that you have 3 clusters of 3, 1, 2, 3, you will have 2 corners already made. Once you did your last cluster 3, you're going to chain 1 once more and do 1 more cluster of 3. This will create your 3rd corner. This type of stitch is very repetitive if you like doing repetitive things. It can be made for many things. You can make bandanas if you only have 2 corners. You can make cardigans if you only have 6 corners. It's very handy and is used in quite a bit of patterns. So once you did that last cluster, you're going to chain 1 and slip stitch at this chain. Sorry, I can't think of words. But that's your chain 3 that you did in the beginning. So how you slip stitch is you insert into that stitch, you yarn over, pull through, and then you pull through the loop that is on your hook. And that's a slip stitch. For this tutorial, we're only going to do 4 rows because that's what I'm doing for the baby blanket I'm making. So we officially have done row 1. If you want, you can change colors, which I can show you how to do that real quick. I'm just going to leave that there because I'm not changing colors. I will use this color to show you. So what you're going to do is you're going to make your slip knot again. And go into any 4 corners that you made. Some people like to flip it. They say, oh, by the way, you can pull your tail tight and it will close the hole if you did crochet over it. But anyways, you're going to insert into any of those corners. Oops. And do 1 single crochet to connect it to your project. And that's basically how you start it, and then you want to chain 3. And you would just continue how we're going to do it. Maybe if you want, I will do another tutorial where I'm changing colors, but for this video, I'm only doing 1 color. For the second round, we're going to chain 3 and do 2 double crochets in that corner we made. I noticed that the corner goes behind that slip knot we made, so I always go in the back instead of in front. Next is we're going to do a corner. So some people chain one while going to the next corner. I don't do that personally, but you can if you want. It just gives it a cleaner look. So I'm gonna do 3 double crochets. Chain 1 and do 3 more double crochets. This entire pattern just kind of consists of 3 double crochets in 1 stitch and chaining. So it's very beginner friendly. And if you're really beginner and you want to learn a new stitch, you can do this. It can be used for many things. You can make blankets or backpacks. You can make anything with the granny square. I've made book covers and everything, so I would say that they're very handy. So you just did 1 corner, and now you're going to go to the next corner, and you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to do 3 double crochets. Chain 1, and do 3 more double crochets. Now you have that corner done again, and now you're going to go into the 3rd corner and repeat the process. So you're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 more double crochets. Now you've done all corners except the last one. So you're going to do 3 double crochets in the corner that you started in. Chain 1, and you're going to slip stitch in that first chain from your beginning to make a corner. And that is round 2. Okay. For the 3rd round, it's just like round 2. You're going to chain 3 and do 2 double crochets in that corner we made. Okay, now on the third round, you're going to have in gap spaces. So what you do there, some people like to chain 1, but I don't like to chain 1 because I feel like it just makes its own space. So you just do 3 double crochets in that spot. And then you did the gap. So now you're going to work in that corner again. You're going to do 3 double crochets. And 3 more double crochets. You just did your first corner. Now you're going to repeat the process by doing 3 double crochets in the gap, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets in the corner, and repeat. Now that we have done 3 rows, I am going to do the last row, and I will show you guys how to do that. So, if you want, you're going to change your colors, connect it, and do chain 3, and 2 double crochets in your corner to start it off. Now you're going to have 2 gaps, and you're going to want to put 3 double crochets in each of those gaps. going to work in your corner again. 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, just like before. And I will meet you guys at the end to show you how to weave in your ends. So this is what your granny square will look like after 4 rows. Mine looks nice. I hope yours looks well, and I hope this tutorial helped you. But now, we're going to weave in the ends. So you're going to cut that tail off. I usually leave a loop and pull up, and it makes its own knot. Then you're going to grab a darting needle. I like to use these big plastic ones. Oops. You can literally find them anywhere. You can get them from for $3 at Joann's. I have an unholy amount. Okay, what you're gonna do is what I like to do. I like to cross it over, pull it tight, and pull out, and then put it in the eye of my needle. It makes it easier. So what I like to do is I like to go 1 stitch away from where the yarn is, and then go back through that stitch we missed. You don't want it to fall off, but mine accidentally fell off, so let me fix that. I like to go through a stitch. I pull through, and then I grab that loop, if I can find it. Okay, well, I'll just do it in a different stitch. So, how I make a knot is I put it through a stitch and I leave a loop. And then I go through it again and just make a knot. It's very hard to see, especially if you're going to sew them together. Sorry, my yarn tail isn't that long. I really don't know what I was thinking on that end. But usually you want to make sure it's a long tail, and you can just weave it in. And cut it. So now you have 1 out of 2 ends weaved. So to do the back one is you put the yarn in the eye again. And I like to go through the loops that I made like that, and I like to pull through. Sometimes it can be hard to pull through, so you might want to use a smaller needle. I just make it go through because I'm lazy and I want it to work. So now you're just going to snip that off once you've weaved in your end. I was struggling a little bit because, again, my darting needle was really big for my small stitches. And that's how you make an infinity granny square. It might look a little funny because you usually have to stretch them out for them to keep their shape. But I don't have anything like that, so I kind of just deal with it. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know if there's any other tutorials you would like to see me do in the future. I hope you guys had a great time watching this video and understood everything properly. Bye!